push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Come on.
In motion left comes Brown. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Ultra, 50, green. Hut.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. He's got it to the 43 here.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready. Here we go, set. Red, 36.
Now Rattler. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Buccaneers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
30. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Randolph. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Makes the score Saints 14, Buccaneers 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. And you look at the Saints defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 55 yards. And the Buccaneers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Brings up second.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Miller. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
40, red, cycle. Blue, striker.
Throwing is Rattler. Left side, it's complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
50, green, red, yellow.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. The Saints at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ready?
From the shotgun, Rattler. Wide open receiver, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Green Jack. Hut, hut.
Here's Rattler. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kendra Miller from 4 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Randolph. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
On the jump.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
39 yards on the punt, give them just 1 yard on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Well, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. 3rd and 12.
6. Down. 50. Green. Ready.
Rattler wants to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Ready.
Inside handoff now, Miller. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 10.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Let's go. Black. Ready.
Now it's Miller running right. Down to about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air is Rattler. There's Chris Olave. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Miller. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 8 coming from the 19.
Ready. 43 rail. Back. Set.
From the gun, here's Rattler. He completes it to Olave. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
32. Steal. Check steal.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go. Clock. 10. Claws red. Slide blue. Hut.
Rattler working out of the gun. And it'll be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Throwing to start the drive. Randolph. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Get it. Come, Lee.
Back to throw. Randolph. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On the ready. Here we go. Set.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught inside the 5. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he hurls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Emeka Egbuka in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Come on, set.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Yellow, 43. Set, huh?
They'll throw now on the final play. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. I tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the 41, here's second down and 7.
Down. 10 flat.
Back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Ready.
They'll try the right side here with Miller. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Set, ready. Black 40. Set.
Now a handoff to Miller. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Black 45. White.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on an opening drive of the second half. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Saints 28, Buccaneers 21. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
2nd and 6. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Randolph. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. Back to throw again. It's complete to Brown, right side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Randolph. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
70 Rangers, 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Black, 90.
And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 10 black, you yellow. Set.
Now Rattler. A short one there, caught by Likely. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counting on to be that.
Oh, what a juke into space. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 48 yards. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. What's good on the extra point? And they will take a 7-point lead.
35. Buccaneers 28. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 56 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on. Help.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. Still going inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. But this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Saints strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of points, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
This is 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. It's caught at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 63 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Ready.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Oh, the ball comes out. The hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Red, cycle.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. And this is going to be intercepted. He may go. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Here we go.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 52 yards. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Come on. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Randolph. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the...
And got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
19 Tiger. Go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A run up the middle with Irving. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
19, 18. 70 range.
From the gun on 3rd down, Randolph. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And this one is right through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Red 38. 10 cycles. Spike 60. 6. Mega. Spike. White. 6.
They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
What a time to come up with a play like that. They're now in field goal range. But the opportunity opportunity is also there to try and win the game outright.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Black, red, cycle. Set.
Back to throw. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
40, 70.
Back to throw. And that's complete to Brown. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock. Not only the touchdown, the potential game-winning touchdown, Charles, but now they left virtually no time left for the opposition.
And how great was that one for this team, because everyone says that they live for pressure, they want the ball when the game's on the line, but not everyone comes through. This team did and earned the win.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Tampa Bay, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Saints, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies. really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get to clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop